In this tutorial, I'll show you how to add a mock API in front of your fake database in Fabricate. To get started, let's just create a simple database. I will call it API demo. And let's add a table called users. And let's just use the AI prompt to create it. So let's say we want ID and email. Okay, so we have our database, we have one fake table. Now let's say that I wanted to create a mock REST API over this table. Here's how you can do it in Fabricate. Go to the database and then select the API tab. And here you can define an Express-like API in JavaScript that runs within Fabricate and you can call externally. So imagine you're like a front-end developer and you just want to get started working on your UI code. You don't have a database, you don't have an API. Well, Fabricate can give you all that in a few clicks. So let's create our API. The example code here is actually for a users table. So all we really need to do to get started is just uncomment this. And what it's going to do is it's going to declare two routes, one to list all users, or at least the top 10 users, and then another to just get a single user by ID. So now that we've uncommented this code, we can just click save to save and deploy it. And then the only other thing we need to do is actually generate a database snapshot against which this API will run. So when I click this button, it's going to generate a version of the database and it's going to save it so that all future API calls go against that exact database. And so the same API URL would return the same result. So if I create the database snapshot, I can give it a name. By default, it's just v1. Click create snapshot. That takes a few seconds. Close. Now you can see we're on database snapshot version 1. If we wanted to take another snapshot, we could do that here. You could download the database or delete it here, and you can switch back and forth between different versions of the snapshot. To see what's actually inside this database, we can click this button to run SQL against it. So I can do like select star from users, and there's the data in my users table. If you want to see documentation on how APIs are put together, you can click help here, and that'll give you a whole reference with everything in the API. But let's actually go and make a call to this API and see what's involved in that. To call this API, the first thing that you need to do is make sure that you have an API key. You can check that by going to My Account. If you scroll down, there's an API keys section here. So if you don't have one, you can just click Create New API Key. I already generated mine, so I'm going to copy that here. And then you need to use that in the authorization header as the bearer token. So I'm going to head over to Postman and just make this window a little smaller. I'm going to set that API key as the bearer token in this authorization tab for my collection. And then let's create our first request. So first we need to get the URL. In order to do that, let's head back over to Fabricate, go back to our API, and copy this base URL here. Then everything beyond this is the routes that you've declared. So let's call our list users route. So it'll just be /users. And then if I hit send, here we have an array of the top 10 users, each with their email and ID coming from that Fabricate database snapshot. So if we hop back over here, we can see it called this route /users. It's pulling the database off of the context, and then it's just issuing a query select star from users limit 10, and then sending that back as a JSON response. We could also get a single user as well with this method. So it takes request, response, and again the context object. In this case, it's going to pull the ID off of the request query parameters. Sorry, not query parameters, but the path parameters. And if it finds a user, then it's going to return that as JSON. Otherwise, it will send a 404 status with a message not found. So let's go call that from Postman. We can just duplicate this request, and let's change the URL to, and we need a user ID, so we can grab that either from our other response, or we can just do select star from users, run that here, and let's take the second one here, copy that, put that in the URL, hit send, and there's our matching user. So that's an overview of how to put a mock API in front of your fake database in Fabricate. Thanks for watching.